Hello everyone, this is Paul Bertorelli reporting from Aero 2013 in Friedrichshafen, Germany. I'm with Thomas Borchett of Flieger magazine, the German language magazine of aviation in Germany, and the keeper of all things aviation in Europe. Thomas, before I came, we talked about some of the things we expected to see at the show and some of the things we weren't going to see at the show. Let's discuss some of those, starting with Cessna.
Right, yeah, Cessna has come back big on this year. They weren't here last year. They had kind of a meager presence 2 years ago. This year they brought the GTX, flew it in across the Atlantic, which I think is quite interesting. It's getting a lot of interest here due to the avionics, of course, as well. They planned to bring the Jet A, weather conspired against that, so they didn't bring that. They're also showing the Caravan EX with the more powerful engine. That seems to be getting a lot of interest from places around Europe where you really have use for a Caravan, like Africa and Russia.
And along with Cessna, Cirrus has a bigger presence here. And I talked to Cirrus this morning, Todd Simmons and Pat Waddick. They really view Aero as their spring show, which the first I'd ever heard that. In fact, they're showing the Generation 5 here. This is the first show they've shown it. So it's kind of a statement that Europe is important to them.
Yeah.
Between 30 and 40% of their sales are export, so they sell a lot of airplanes here.
I've heard that from a handful of exhibitors that they consider this to be the spring show in general aviation, and it's really amazing how the U.S. market has discovered Aero over the last, say, 2 years or so. The U.S. participation has increased a lot, and also the U.S. coverage about it.
We're seeing a lot of 1,320-pound LSAs here, which are U.S. LSAs, which are kind of problematical for Europe.
That's true. That's true. You can't fly U.S. LSAs here, and EASA, the European Aviation Agency, has made their LSA rule so complex that only 3 manufacturers so far have bothered to certify European LSAs. There may be maybe a 4th and a 5th here, but they're still a little bit away from certification. So it's kind of weird. They presented 2 new designs, but they're both U.S. LSAs. The Snap is aerobatics and a single-seater, and then there's low-wing Astory, which is a very flashy and fancy design. But you cannot certify those in the U.S., in Germany and in Europe. You cannot certify those in Europe, and that's kind of a problem, and you see that at a lot of booths around here.
Interesting LSA behind us here.
Yeah, that's not an LSA. That is German ultralight, as we call it. And the weight limit on those is a little bit more than 1,000 pounds. So they do have the constant problems that they tend to be overloaded with 2 big guys in there, and with 2 smaller guys maybe just as well. This one is the Bücker Jungmann, which is kind of used to be the German trainer of the 30s. Think of it as the Stearman of Germany, only much smaller. Close to the original specification. The dimensions are exactly the same. The engine is very similar with inverted 4 cylinders, and it's even designed for aerobatics. The only drawback is in Germany, ultralights are not allowed to do aerobatics, but I'm told it could stand the aerobatics.
New this year, the Avionics Alley.
Right. Yeah, actually Avionics Avenue it's called.
Avenue.
Right. Last year we started the engine area where we are standing here. Together the magazine and the show organizers got together to do the engine area powered by Flieger magazine. And this year they kind of copied the concept for the Avionics Avenue. All or many of the avionics manufacturers are in one place. Bendix King is there with a surprisingly large presence. They're presenting their web app, their iPhone app, iPad app in a Europeanized version, which is kind of interesting. And then also Garmin has the biggest booth there, obviously. But the interesting thing is they have 2 areas where you can try stuff and directly compare different manufacturers. One for headsets, the other one for handheld and panel mount GPSs.
Albert Riley reporting for AVweb and Aviation Consumer from Aero 2013. Thanks for watching.